Hello everyone, it's the Mongoose here. Today we're going to be doing my very first manga haul. I'm super excited. I've loved anime for a huge portion of my life, but surprisingly, I've actually read zero mangas. So I made this channel where you can follow me from being a complete manga noob to hopefully becoming a manga expert in the future and maybe even a manga wizard. So for our very first haul, I'm going to be going to my local Barnes & Noble. I'm hoping that they have a good selection there. Let's go see. So we made it to the manga section and I was so excited because they had such a large selection, and that's exactly what I was hoping for since this is my first time manga shopping. But I just gotta say guys, I was so nervous. My social anxiety was getting the best of me that day and I had to really psych myself up to film this. So I'm hoping that going forward I'll be able to be a little bit more comfortable. The more vlogs that I do, I'll be able to be better. So just bear with me for now. Now going through, I decided to start in alphabetical order and just see what they had. This Asadora manga really caught my eye. I love the artwork on the cover and in the manga itself, and I'm actually so sad because I meant to pick it up and I completely got distracted by all the other manga and forgot to go back and get it. So I'm gonna have to go back to Barnes & Noble and pick it up. Now, Cells at Work. This is a story that's interested me for a while. I haven't watched the anime and I really want to read the manga, so this was a must pick up for me. I really thought it's a unique story, so I was definitely picking that up, no questions asked. Now, Die Dark. This caught my eye. They had volume 1 as well. The artwork looked really cool and the story seemed very interesting as well. I didn't pick it up, but it's definitely something I'm going to keep my eye on. They had a bunch of Demon Slayer, which was pretty cool, and they had Death Note as well. It just didn't have the first volume, unfortunately, but they had all of the other ones, of course. Eden Zero as well, which just came out on Netflix. I haven't seen it yet, but might read the manga first. Now this manga really caught my eye. Dreamin' Sun. The spine looked nice and the cover art was just beautiful. It looked so cute and adorable. I really wanted to pick it up. It's by the creator of Orange, which I heard was great as well. So I'm probably going to end up going back to get that. Fist of the North Star. I've heard a lot of great things about this manga. They had a beautiful hardcover edition as well. I didn't pick it up, but it's something I'm really keeping my eye on since I've heard so many great things about it. People kept walking by and I was, like I said, so nervous that I just kept putting my phone down and pretended like I wasn't filming. But I'll get better, I promise. Now, they had a ton of volumes of I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, which is another manga that I definitely want to pick up in the future. I've heard so many good things about it. Now, this caught my eye. The Great Jahi, I believe is how it's pronounced, will not be defeated. I know the anime is currently running and I've been waiting for it to finish so I can just binge the entire season, but I might pick up the manga as well and read that first before I see the anime. I had a ton of Mob Psycho, but this manga really caught my eye. They had a volume 1 of Mint Chocolate, which the cover art was absolutely beautiful. The spine was nice as well. I loved the color scheme of the cover and the spine. It looked like a really interesting romance manga, which I'm definitely into. A ton of My Hero Academia and One Piece, but I don't really feel like getting into something that big yet. Unfortunately, no volume 1 of One Punch Man. I heard the artwork in that manga is just absolutely stunning. I love the anime, so it's something I'll definitely be collecting. Now, moving on to the new section. Nothing caught my eye too much here, but they did have this Sayuki hardcover that was absolutely beautiful. The hardcovers are really catching my eye today. I don't know why. I didn't pick this up. I want to grab a couple of hardcovers in the future. They're just a little bit more expensive. Now guys, I do want to ask you to leave a comment down below and let me know some of your favorite mangas or any manga recommendations you have for me. Since obviously I am a new collector, I'd love to hear about some new recommendations that I can keep a lookout for on my next haul. Now, the quintessential quintuplets, I was so happy to see that they had volume 2 because I actually got volume 1 for my birthday. I was definitely going to pick up volume 2 because I just know that I'll love this story so much. So that was a must pick up for me. They had Rent a Girlfriend and I just finished binging the entire first season. I really enjoyed that anime. I might start reading the manga as well. Now, Saint Young Men, this story seemed very, very unique and is a manga that I'll definitely be picking up in the future. It's a story that really caught my eye, and the hardcover edition was beautiful as well. Now, this manga just caught my eye based on the title. Toilet-bound Hanako-kun, I don't know what was going on with it. It just looked absolutely absurd, but that's what caught my eye, and I think the artwork looked really interesting as well. It's something that I'm definitely going to keep my eye out for in the future. Vinland Saga, I do want to start reading, but I'm trying to take it a little bit slow. These thick boys scare me a little bit right now, I'm not gonna lie. Undead Unluck, this just looked really, really fun, and I loved the cover art on it as well. Unfortunately, they didn't have volume 1 though. Now this spine was just beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. Uncle from Another World. The spine just like called out to me. I thought it looked very cool, and I read the synopsis on the back. The story sounded interesting, so I think I'm gonna pick that one up. High-Rise Invasion. Once again, the spine called out to me. A little purge mask looking character on the front. Volumes 1 and 2 looked very interesting. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, something that I was keeping an eye on as well. Now, In Another World with my smartphone, I don't know, the title just kind of called out to me. It looked like a relatively interesting story. I had a ton of Fire Force as well, but this really caught my eye. Fly Me to the Moon. I don't know, I was really feeling the romance genre today for some reason, but this story looked pretty good. Now, After School Bitchcraft. Once again, the title just called out to me. It was very unique, but unfortunately there was a little bit of a tear on the manga. I really wanted to pick this up because I knew that I would enjoy it, but I didn't want to buy a manga that was already like a little bit messed up for full price at Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna just pray that they restock volume 1. Demon Girl Next Door. Now, I saw that they had volume 1 and the title interested me, the artwork interested me. It seemed like just a nice, adorable story that I would enjoy, and it looked a little bit more dense with the panels than most mangas, so I decided to pick that up. Before I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Once again, the title. The titles are just getting me all day today. Sound like a very interesting story, but I think I'll pass for now. A Hell's Paradise. The spine looked absolutely beautiful, along with the cover as well. Had a ton of volumes there. I was really torn about whether or not I should buy this. Now, Platinum End. Unfortunately, they didn't have volume 1, but oh my gosh, like look at this manga. Isn't it so beautiful? Okay, so I made my purchases. Let me show you what I bought. Okay, we are out of Barnes & Noble. I hope that the filming wasn't terrible. I was super nervous in there. Social anxiety is not fun at all. But let me show you guys exactly what we picked up today. So I picked up the quintessential quintuplets volumes 2 and volume 3 because I actually got volume 1 for my birthday, so I wanted to pick up the next couple volumes in the series. So we got these 2 volumes. I heard the series is really good, so I'm really excited to pick it up and read it. I didn't really hesitate to pick up the next volumes for that reason. The next manga we picked up is Cells at Work volume 1. Everything's gonna be pretty much volume 1 since we've read literally 0 manga, but Cells at Work looked like a very interesting concept. I haven't seen the anime yet either, so I wanted to read the manga first. I really like the concept of this manga with the protagonist being a red and white blood cell. I thought it was really unique, so I definitely am excited to pick this one up. The next manga we picked up is Uncle from Another World. Actually, what caught my eye on this manga was the spine. If you guys can see, it's very, very unique and interesting. And the story sounds really good as well. It sounds like a cool take on an isekai, I believe. I was very interested to pick it up with the artwork and the spine and the cover. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So happy to add this to the collection. Next up, we have the Demon Girl Next Door. Now, the name really caught my attention, but the artwork looks very interesting, and if you guys can see, the panels are pretty thick throughout, so it looks like it's going to be a little bit more dense than some mangas, and I really like the story. It seems kind of cute and funny. It seems like an interesting read. So the Demon Girl Next Door is added to the collection. All right, next up we have She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man. Now, what caught my eye was the spine. Looks very, very cool, and so does the cover art, and I really like the artwork inside as well. When I was reading the back of it, it looks like a very comedic take on isekais, and I really love Konosuba, so if this is anything in the realm of that in a sense, then I think I'm really gonna love this manga. So I'm very excited to get into this. I actually might read this one first. From the back, it's basically about the protagonist who loves this video game, and he gets transported into the world, but instead of being transported into his main character, who's like really badass, he actually becomes, I believe, this girl, and he has to convince people that he's like this wise person from the realm that vanished 30 years ago. So it's a really cool take on an isekai, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. All right, so second to last, we have Sainar Football. Now, for me, I picked this manga up, one, because I've actually never gotten into sports manga or anime too much yet. I've been kind of hesitant for some reason. I don't know why, but I grew up playing soccer or football, so I felt like I would have a really good connection to this, and the story seems really fun. It seems comedic and like it has some drama as well. It's a little bit thicker than the other mangas that I got. I'm really excited to get into this. I've heard that it's a good series as well. And last up, we have Zom 100 Volume 1. Now, for me, what caught my eye was obviously the cover and the spine look very, very cool. It's just an all-around awesome cover of a manga, in my opinion. And then I started reading the back of it, and the story sounds very interesting as well. It sounds like a very, very unique take on the zombie genre. So I'm really excited to get into this manga, because I feel like zombie stories have kind of been oversaturated, especially in America with like movies and television, but this seems like a really unique take on the zombie genre. So I'm actually super excited to jump into this manga. So that's it for our very first manga haul. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I'll try and get better at filming inside the store. I was super, super nervous to do it for the first time, but I'll get better. My plan is to do monthly manga hauls and monthly manga reviews of whatever manga that I read for that specific month. Next up will probably be a monthly manga review, so be on the lookout for that. I also plan to do like other anime, manga related content interspersed between the hauls and the review. So I hope that you guys enjoy the channel and enjoy my journey from literally having read 0 manga to however many manga that we read and collect in the future. I'll see you all in the next video.